My name is Gika. I live in the Woodlands, Texas. I'm a fiber artist, and today I'm going to make a Nuno felt purse. Welcome to my studio. To start with my purse, I've laid out a template of where the fabric and the fibers are going to go. And I start with this beautiful merino. It's a real soft, fine wool. I'm going to put this aqua color down the center. So the next color I'm going to use is this teal. I used to be pretty intimidated about how to combine colors, and one of the things I found out with working with wool is there's just no way to make ugly colors. So it's a lot of fun, it's real easy to be successful, and I like that a lot. The next color I'm going to use is this fuchsia. Isn't that luscious? The way felt happens is that the fibers, when you move them, make zillions and zillions of little knots. And because the wool has scales on the fibers, they won't come apart. What's different about Nuno felt is that it's felted into a cloth. Now I'm going to go to the lavender. So the next thing I'm going to do is take some mohair. It's curly, it's super, super soft, and it's shiny, and it's just so much fun to play with. It really, really looks pretty in the fiber. That's probably enough of that. Now I'm going to put the fabric on top. This is silk chiffon. I like it because it's so light and so sheer, and no matter what I do with it, it comes out fabulous. So now I'm laying another layer of the aqua down the center because that's what's going to fuse the layer of the fuchsia colored silk with the lavender colored silk. The plastic acts as a resist. It keeps the fuchsia layer from getting felted to the lavender area. So I laid the lavender in the opposite direction because I want this end to have a little bit of fuchsia and this end to have a little bit of lavender. This time I'm going to put the mohair down first. The mohair really won't do Nuno felt by itself. It needs the wool to trap it in. Now that I've got everything laid out, it's time for fun with soap and water. Before I actually put the water on the fibers, I'm going to cover them with this nylon voile. Because it's nylon, it won't felt very easily to the wool fibers. I'm going to add some soap to my water. The soap serves as a wetting agent for the fibers. It makes the fibers absorb the water, and it also lubricates them so that they'll move around and get tangled up in each other. So this is a highly technical part of the process. I do keep plenty of towels on hand though, because I have been known to get the water on the floor. Okay, I think that's done. I'm going to fold in the excess nylon because I don't want it hanging out, and then I'm going to rock and roll. And now comes the rolling. This is where I probably ought to have some really great fast music on. I do this for about 200 times, and then I'll unroll it and check it. Now I'm going to take the nylon voile off. It doesn't really want to felt, but I want to make sure it doesn't felt. Now I'm going to do one of the really fun parts of Nuno felt. I'm going to pick it up and let it drop of its own weight. It sounds rough, but it's really not. As the process starts to work more and more, then I can be a little firmer with them and move a little bit faster. And I know it's done when it's shrunk to about 2/3 of its original size. So all I'm doing now is squeezing out the excess water. So So now I'm going to start to sew my bag together. I like to hand stitch these bags together because it just makes a nicer little line instead of a solid line of machine stitching. I'm old-fashioned enough to like using a thimble. Now I've got one side sewn together and I'm going to sew the other side. I'm done sewing my purse together, but I need a handle so I can carry it around. I'm going to make my handle out of this really pretty lavender wool. This is traditional felting with just wool. I've added a snap to hold it together. I've added a button for embellishment. And my Nuno felt purse is ready to go.
Stay tuned. It's back to visit